Hey, this is Full Game Prometheus giving you another Full Game Friday recap. Going to be using the Panthers as my playbook. I got a few different schemes. I'll be basically labbing this gameplay, and they're going to be using the Jets as my defense. So basically, I'm going to be rolling with the Seahawks. My opponents obviously got the Buccaneers. That's one of the disadvantages of using a team like the Seahawks, is that you're going to always get matched up with the better teams in Regs, but you know, it is what it is. So my opponent's running a lot of like dime packages. So he's got three defensive players down. He's got some defensive backs. So I'm just trying to hit him with the run right here, little 0-1 trap. You go ahead and hit him with the run on the inside, and he's got his line pretty much pinched down to try to take away the 0-1 trap. Right here, I noticed previously he was running a lot of cover 4, so I'm able to go and hit the bubble screen and pick up some pretty good yards right here. Nice little juke by Metcalf. Fast, speedy receiver, big receiver. He's a very good player to have on your roster. Then I did an inside run. He gets nice block shed with his line. That's the one thing about the Buccaneers offensive line, is that they get very, very good block shed up front. Their guys get some really good there. I don't know what happened to the ball right there. I believe I was trying to throw underneath, and as a result, basically the ball gets deflected by his defensive back. I don't know if I was trying to throw over top. And right here, actually this play is pretty much locked up. I probably could have threw it early, but it was a 3rd and long situation, so I wanted to try to get past the sticks, and basically he pretty much locked me up right there. And right now I go right back to basically the play action right here. The ball actually throws, my animation comes off, so it might have been the way I was directing it. So that's not a good way to start the series, and you're going to see that going on, that I made a couple boneheaded plays on offense. So he actually motions this guy over, does an 0-1 trap right here, and gets some really good blocking against my defense to be able to go ahead and get the ball up to the 45. 2nd and 6 situation, I'm running basically a fag defense. He actually throws right into coverage, but he is able to come down with it, get a 3rd and 1 situation. So right here, I'll spy up my one guy. He takes the run with Jones, I believe, and gets it down. 4th and inches situation, and I'm still running just my base defense. I've got basically purple flats out there, and he hits the little route underneath, but he actually takes a bad angle, pulls himself behind the line of the first down marker, and as a result, I'm able to go ahead and get a turnovers and down. So 2 bad series on offense right there. And that was a draw play, and I basically ran to the wrong hole, and as a result, I actually lose a yard. Back to this route right here, Metcalf is a really good player, so he actually can catch in traffic, so I'm able to go and hit that. Now I go into an inside zone. With this 3rd and inches situation, I actually get a nice little push with the offensive line to get a 1st down against this stout defensive line. He actually motions this guy over. I'm going to go ahead and motion this whip route. This is a play I've actually featured on my channel before. And I'm looking, my first read is a running back. Once he clears the line, I'm going to go and take that. And I only pick up a couple yards, but the mentality of that particular play is that you want to force your opponent to do that. And right here, I'm able to go and hit him right over the middle with Olsen to get a 1st down. Just a fast read, just getting rid of the ball really quick. Now I flip into a different play. I've got basically a stretch play off to the left, but it's completely bottled up. He block shedded off the edge, and I have nowhere to go with the ball. Metcalf over the middle. Once again, I've got the streak over the top with the tight end. I dropped it down. Actually, that could have been ugly. It was man coverage, but I'm able to go and throw it. And right here, I'm actually trying to set up a back spot with Metcalf. They're hitting the backs on it. I got a trailing route with the tight end, or actually with the running back. So I'm going to look to Metcalf first and then actually look to the running back. Metcalf is wide open, but the ball actually gets thrown out about. So I'm just throwing a lot of balls that are like outside of it. Like my timing was off with this particular game, and I'm not making really fast enough reads and adjustments. So I settled for 3. Minute and 49 seconds left. Both of us have a couple turnovers and downs. No reason to go ahead and get greedy and go for it in that type of situation. Just go ahead and take the points. Force him to make a choice. So he actually jumps into a screenplay. I've got a defender out there to go and take that away. He's got a little crosser going off to the back end side. He actually throws right over the middle. I pulled off to the right. I don't know where I was going with my user right there. And then actually he's got an empty set. He has a nice little dot right here. That was like an inside motion corner route, and that was a perfect play for the defense that was running right there. Now he goes into a tight formation. He's got basically the crosser over the middle, and right here he dots me up on the sideline. So this guy's got reads. He knows what he's doing. Here's the situation. He actually throws in the back end. He doesn't catch it in bounds. He really got robbed on that. Back to a different defense. I've got basically purples out there. I've got a drop zone in the middle, and I'm just trying to take away his middle reads. He actually doesn't see a Dunlap right here, and I pick him off in this type of situation with basically 21 seconds left. So I'm going to start working the sideline right here. This is just a little play. I block 6. He actually does, an all-out like fag defense. He's dropping a bunch of people, and he's got a spy out there. So here's a trips play I was experimenting with. Really haven't ran this a lot online. Motion the guy over. I've got an out. I've got a streak. I've got a corner. I'm really looking for the corner on the outside. The out probably could have hit that corner. I'm supposed to complete that, and I don't think I catch it in bounds. So 3rd and 4 situation. I'm going to dial up the same play, but this time I'm going to take the running back and put him out in his auto motion and try to pop him on the outside and try to get the ball to the sideline, but actually to settle. So I jump into a play dagger. This is a common play that a lot of people have used online. And basically a streak up the tight end, slant up the backside receiver Metcalf, motion him over so I've got a quick check down. I'm looking for Lockett with the crosser because that's generally going to get open. Because he's not sending any pressure, I'm able to hold the blocks, and look at this. I catch the ball with Lockett, 93 speed, and I'm able to go house against this guy. And I'm getting the ball in the second half up 10-0 against this guy's offense, and basically in this type of situation I think the guy actually checks out. So he actually quits in this situation. He's gone. He donezo. So let's go and jump into another game. This is another really good game. Now I'm using the Raiders against the Packers. I just like to use some of the non-meta teams and regs just to change things up a little bit. I do like the Raiders. They're just missing players on defense. The offense is really stout. It's got pretty much everything you need on offense to be successful. It doesn't have the best quarterback, but I can tell you that the quarterback is actually really good. Carr is actually not that bad of a quarterback. Right here, I check it down to the whip route. The defender's out there. I actually have the over-the-top position with the comeback route, but I missed the read a little bit. I've got an out on the left-hand side. I look to go ahead and throw over the middle. I throw the ball a little bit late, and as a result, his defender comes down and smacks me out. So 4th and 6 situation is the YOLO situation for me. This is a brand new offense. I'm just blabbing. I'm going against one of the better defenses in the game, so I figured, what the hell. Go back to the crosser. He comes down, picks it off, and picks 6 me into the end zone. On the first series. So I'm in a bind right now. He's getting the ball in the second half, so it's important that I actually go ahead and try to get some points on the board and see what he's doing with his offense. So he's running basically looks like a kind of cover 4 shell. He brings the safeties down to the box. So you can see right here he's got all of his safeties, everybody pressed down with this. Basically, I have nowhere to go. I actually throw over the middle. I get a lucky animation. He doesn't click on and intercept me. So I'm just making a ton of bonehead plays right now with this offense that I just started labbing. But as you could take a look, I've got basically streak route right here, but he's playing over the top coverage, and all of his defenders float up, and that little spot route was naked right there, so I'm able to go and pick up a first down. So 1st and 10 situation, go ahead go to the run. You can see the holes are there. This is one thing about Oakland's offensive line is that they got a really good offensive line. And then I noticed he's got basically press off to the left, so look at the guy pressed. Ruggs has got 98 speed. If he gets past him, I can just lob the ball up, and Carr's got a really good deep ball. Lob it up, Ruggs catches it, and I go ahead and basically one play touchdown. I'm right over the top of him. So that's why you have a fast player like Ruggs is something it's going to cause your opponent some issues. So this is the first time I've seen this guy's offense. He comes out of a single back bunch. He comes out of a pitch play with Jones. That's the one thing about playing with the Packers. What you really want to do is you want to establish your running back, Jones, in the scheme, and then you start looking to Adams and some of the other players on top. But this guy actually was really, really good with his tight end. His tight end was basically causing me a problem, so this is going to be the first instance of it. I'm running with a blitz right here. I want to make him a fast read, and he actually makes a fast read. Good catch. And fortunately enough, my guys are fast enough to catch up to him and actually tackle him. That could have been a quick touchdown with his tight end. He comes back to the running game right there. I'm able to go and bottle it up. A 2nd and 8 situation. So he goes with a heavy set right here. He's got a little crosser with his tight end. I'm able to go and pick him off with Heath, and I'm able to go ahead and take the ball down, get tackled by Aaron Rodgers. Discount double check tackle right there, and he's able to go ahead and get basically a tackle, saving it for a touchdown. So go to the run game. Once again, getting really good some blocking, but I'm going to go and streak up that outside guy. He's got no one over the top, and as a result, I'm going to go ahead and just pop him for another big play touchdown, just a bomb touchdown, going up 14-7. So it's quickly at how this game actually changes. You get one turnover, essentially what you can do. Here's this guy's money play that I had a hard time with adjusting. He's got a levels concept going off the left. If you get a corner, you fly right off the right in this empty set. And that's one thing about when you're watching these games afterwards, you can actually see what your opponent was doing. So he's got another empty set. I think there's some kind of levels. He takes a shot up top. I'm over the top coverage. I get a nice deflection. I was lucky because usually in the one-on-one, Adams is going to win. Come with a blitz off the edge. I may actually go ahead and deflect it. Get him in a 4th and 8 situation. Once again, don't have my defense set up correctly. He does the levels, and he's able to go and hit the in route with the tight end. That was his money play right there, and he kept going back to it when he needed it, and I was not getting in position to stop it. So it was kind of frustrating right there. So back to the double A gap. I had a defender out there. He does not go against the running back. That should have been basically a no gainer in that type of situation with a screenplay, and he pops me right over the middle with a quick snap with a little streak with the tight end. I'm on the opposite side of the field, and as a result, he's able to go and get a touchdown and tie the score up. So good for him. I think I have an out route right here. I'm looking to the out route. Then I look to the crossing route by the tight end, and he actually just bottles me up. Minute and 26 seconds, down to 52 seconds here in this type of situation. I'm going to cross my guy over right here. I've got a streak with the tight end. I've got a deep comeback route. I take a penalty because I was fuddling down around with my play. Now I'm going to go ahead and just do this crosser with basically a whip route on the back end side. And the crossing route gets separation. I'm going to go and pop that and get a lot of those yardage I lost on the penalty and the sack play. So 3rd and 2 situation. Once again, he presses his guys. Look at Ruggs. No one is over the top of Ruggs. If he gets past that defender, which he should because of his speed, I can take a shot up top, and once again, I go ahead and take a shot up top. Ruggs just completely pulls away from the defender, and I do another touchdown. So that's 3 huge plays with Ruggs over the top against my opponent to get touchdowns and go up 21-0. So if I can hold him to no score or just a field goal, that's going to still put me in a position where I'm in control of the game because he is getting the ball in the second half based on it. And he actually pops me with a nice laser right over the middle. So I'm going to go ahead and man coverage right here. And once again, he actually whips me up. I have a coverage just falling back in that zone, but the defender doesn't play. That's a bad thing about using the Raiders is that the defenders don't make plays for you. You have to do it yourself. And so right here, he actually goes back to his levels concept and takes it down, takes a timeout, and he's got 15 seconds left. If he catches it in bounds, the game is pretty much over with. So he's got a hard decision, and he makes the right decision. Field goal in this type of situation, getting the ball in the second half is the right decision because he's got an opportunity to go up by possession in the second half. So that was a good decision right there. So really good decision by him. They actually go ahead and kick the field goal. That is a smart thing. So he's pulled everybody back. I decided to go and try to see if I can get something with a bubble play, but nothing comes of it. And we go into the second half, and as I'm ready to go ahead and play this guy in the second half, it's a really good game. He's making good decisions on offense. I'm making really good decisions on offense. In the second quarter, it's going back and forth. We're trading scores. I get the dreaded disconnect. So the connection to EA servers is probably on my side or whatever. The game gets disconnected. I'd love to show you some more. Hopefully I would have been able to pull that game out, but it was a good game. So once again, guys, thank you for your support. I'll be rolling out more offensive and defensive tips to take your game to the next level. Until next time.